Aye, sick.
Hello and welcome back to Crypto Saving Expert, where we discuss the latest cryptocurrency news and introduce you to the pioneers and the founders of the space. Today, I'm very kindly joined by someone who is actually younger than Bitcoin itself, Golden Degen. Thank you for joining us today. How are you feeling?
Yo, so what's up, guys? Feeling good, bro. Feeling good. Never been on like a live stream before, so pretty sick, you know?
No, first of many, and like I said there, you're actually younger than Bitcoin itself. You're 15 years old, 2009, I believe.
Yep.
What does your journey? We'll give a we'll go into this a bit more later on as well. But if you could give a brief explanation to your journey into the world of Web3 and what led you to going to main events in Dubai and meeting with lots of people there.
All right, so started in like 2021, right? I think it was because the NFTs are like crypto gaming. I just saw that shit on
Yeah,
the news. My dad told me about it. I started doing it, and then I think I did for a solid 6 months or so. Had no success. I quit, and then I
yeah,
joined crypto back either late 2023 or early 2020. No, late 2022 or early 2023. And then from there,
nice.
I started with like fucking $800, like it's nothing. And then from there, I think at first all I did was like test nets and like airdrop farming.
Yeah.
Then eventually I created like my Twitter, started writing through it. Just then now I'm kind of transitioned to now I kind of transitioned to just like shit posting, but like, and then after airdrop farming, I focused a bit more on just like trading regularly.
Yeah.
And now I'm just kind of the market's choppy. Just doing a bit of other stuff right now. Mainly trading and just flipping low caps, and then kind of stopped with a bit with the airdrop farming because I feel like we need the top for airdrop farming. And then apart
Yeah.
from that, just yeah.
No, awesome, man. It's good to see your journey and it was real inspiration and a shock to see you see yourself at Token 2049, one of the largest events, crypto events in the world as well. What did you make of the event? And did you know you were going there? Was it a last minute decision?
Um, I was actually at last year's 2049 too. So
Wow.
uh, I already knew I was just gonna go to this one just to like meet people and shit. And okay, it was like interesting because it was like it's obvious that we're already like halfway through the bull market or so. Everyone's way more bullish.
Yeah.
Even though like the number of people are fine, fuck, the environment is like totally different. And it's also
Yeah.
just good to go to like see who you're trading against. And I would say like the main consensus was just that memes, Bitcoin eco, and AI and restaking. That's like mainly what I got out of it. Everyone's bullish on
Yeah.
that, and it's always interesting just seeing people like IRL come to like online and shit. But I would
Yeah.
say though, 2049, it just had like so many vaporware projects, all the stands and shit. It was all just vaporware, all BS, nothing
A
actually
lot
good.
of
But
A
it
lot
was
of it
just good
is,
meeting
man.
the people.
You'll find that you'll
Yeah,
find that at a lot of events. But it's down to us to kind of filter through the BS as such. A lot of the time, these events can seem a little bit too corporate. Is my take from it. And often, the side events, the networking you do is actually better than the stalls and the kind of corporations you go up to at the time of the event as well.
yeah, I agree, bro. Like the side events and shit, they're so much better than the main events.
That's
Main
it, man.
events, it's only good if you like really want to hear the speeches, but like the main up wasn't like at the side events, and it's like meeting with people. What's that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say
You
those are the main
the
takeaways.
the main events they're great, aren't they? When they drop some alpha, I think we had Ton
Oh
dropping
yeah,
some alpha at Token 20. Well, lots of people dropping alpha, but also again with the side events, often you'll find they kind of these companies they save the alpha for their own side event and they drop it
yeah,
at the side event in front of the people who really matter, which is good. Just want
yeah.
to say thanks to the chat all turning up. We've got RVN, Bruce, Christian, Randy. Make sure to drop a like and drop a comment rather and hit the like button. Much appreciated. But let's before we discuss a bit more about airdrops and then your journey, Golden, let's head over to the top news stories of today. We'll run
All right,
through a few of
sick. Let's do
these.
so.
Awesome, man. So we got Eigenlayer announces airdrop in recent white paper. The Ethereum restaking protocol has announced an airdrop of its new token to a mixed response. So, according to the paper, the token aims to facilitate applications that rely on intersubjective agreements such as prediction markets and gaming virtual machines. The paper also outlined that they will continue to allow staked Ethereum to be restaked on the network. Users who have staked Ether on Ethereum and can transfer it earn additional staking rewards by validating transactions on both networks. This approach leverages Ethereum security, therefore enhancing EigenLayer's security. So if we go a little bit further down here, it says, the airdrop further revealed that 5% of the total supply was allocated to current users who had staked ETH throughout the network. The additional tokens allocated for participants in subsequent seasons, with a total of 15% of the total supply being allocated towards these airdrops. However, not everyone will be eligible for the airdrop through geotagging, will exclude certain jurisdictions, including the US, China, and Canada. However, these may be bypassed by simple VPNs, I imagine. But Golden,
Yeah.
you're a man about airdrops. I've been seeing your posts. You've got onto quite a few. Like you said earlier, doing some airdrop farming. Has the EigenLayer airdrop come across your plate yet? Have you had a look?
Yeah, of course. I mainly started off with airdrop farming, not doing it anymore. But I faded Eigenlayer just because I feel like the restaking risks are just too high and shit. But I
Yeah,
feel like Eigenlayer, they really fucked up with this one, man. First of all, the tokenomics are so scammy.
yeah,
55% for the team and investors. This doesn't work
crazy.
these days. And then the token was I'm not sure if you said this already, but the token is non-transferable for the first, but like when it first launches, all right? And
Yeah,
so far, every token that's been like non-transferable that's launched has just fucking rugged or gone to zero. But
mm,
I still like Eigenlayer will still go to billions. There's just no way it won't, Scott. But it's TVO. It's obviously gonna take a hit from this. It's like 5,000 fucking withdrawals already, and they
yeah,
raised 150 mil. So I feel like it's kind of destined that the airdrop will be second. It's kind of it's for sure going to be in the billions, but they really fucked up with their airdrop. In terms of ass. And then I also saw people were saying GCR had like insider info because he like unstaked one day after. But if you guys look on chain, right, GCR has like 10 wallets and shit. He withdrew like he withdrew that amount or like around the same amount like 10 times, like before the snapshot, after the snapshot. So like he doesn't have insider info, guys. But some of the one last thing, right?
hmm
That it's crazy because some of the ETH guys had insider info. If you look like on Twitter, right? And there was a bunch of guys just fucking saying like I like something big's coming for ETH. And just all the big ETH guys in the Eigenlayer came. But
yeah.
I'd say overall the airdrop is bearish. When it launches, I'm for sure gonna short Eigen, but
Yeah, it is difficult with projects this size doing an airdrop. You're adding a lot to the market for free. It can be detrimental. If you catch it right though, it can really benefit. We've seen Dupe. They had their airdrop. Was that back in June February time? They had a bit of downside after that, but now coming back with decent success. Dupe's on the up. But yeah, it will be like you mentioned there. It's a lot of people are already put off by the terms here. 55% of the team is a joke as well. But yeah, let's see how that one plays out. It's an interesting one. Yeah, let me know, guys, what you think of in the chat of the EigenLayer airdrop. Will you be receiving the airdrop yourselves? Let us know in the chat, guys. But let's head over to our next news story of today, which is Bitcoin breaks record, processes 1.6 million transactions in a single day. The advent of the Runes protocol has allowed Bitcoin to break records with the highest number of confirmed transactions in a single day. So 3 days after entering its new halving cycle on the 20th of April, the Bitcoin network processed over 1.6 million unique transactions between senders and receivers. Golden, have you been interacting with Runes, been keeping up with BRC20 and everything that's going on Bitcoin at
yeah,
the
yeah,
moment?
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I have. Until recently where I exited, but before that, I feel like Runes is really sick. It's just kind of like shit coins on like Bitcoin, you know? That's how I like to
Exactly
think of
that.
it. And then yeah, but if we look at the Dune dashboard by Crypto Choreo, not sure if you guys
Mhm.
going, but he creates sick Dune dashboards. April 23rd was like the peak of top. Yeah, that's I just after that everything just fucking crashed. I feel like it was really sick at first. It's just like shit coins on Bitcoin. I still feel like it's really undervalued. Its time will for sure come once like the market stops chopping, once Bitcoin finally reaches like another new all-time high, I'm saying. But
That's it. Uh,
currently, yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry,
I was
you
just saying,
go.
I was speaking with the Crypto King on stream yesterday. We were talking about Runes as well. And where there's this kind of barrier to entry where it's, you know, more complicated than trading shit coins and you know, buying off an exchange, where it's that little bit more complicated, and even you know, the professionals, the experts, the everyday traders in the space are still a little bit hesitant. I think, you know, it's giving room for decent opportunity for the upside here, because once we're starting to see rune stories every day. You know, Bitcoin protocol, BRC20, it's starting to become more and more, and right now it seems that the only direction is up from here. So I think it's a good space for opportunity right now.
One more thing for runes is fucking crazy. I'm pretty sure what was it again? Like the total market cap of runes was like less than bonk, which is like
Yeah,
this one like Solana shader, which is really wild. I feel like the only problem with runes though is the crazy fees, bro. Yeah, fucking
yeah,
I think I paid like 5 grand in fees just trading. It's insane. But good thing is the barrier of entry is being lowered because now we have things like the Magic Eden runes decks and shit, and more
yeah.
stuff is getting added. So I feel like over time it's probably just gonna lead to like Telegram bots being used to trade runes again, like runes
Exactly. I think that's the way
eventually.
it's going. We're seeing
Yeah,
these platforms, like you
I
say,
agree.
Magic Eden, a few more platforms coming forward as well. As time goes on, it's going to get cheaper. But yeah, as we can see, let's read here from the article, miners revenue increased. So all our transaction fees are going to these miners right now.
Yeah. One last thing for runes, I'd say I feel like the best opportunity right now for runes is pups.
Hmm.
And it's hella cheaper now, just at like 23
Yeah,
bucks compared to the top signal, which was obviously fucking Ansem and Arthur doing this like I don't know what they're doing, bro, just like doing like a obvious thing that they discussed earlier, just saying like, oh, buy runes on Twitter, you know. But now it's at
yeah,
23. Feel like it's oversold here, and for like new people, I would say it's definitely the best way to get exposure to the runes eco. So
yeah.
pups.
Check them out.
Apart from that, though, I'm sidelined from runes right now. So I was looking at like the Satoshi Nakamoto one, but
Hmm.
once it gets like interesting again, you know, once Bitcoin stops like chopping and ranging, I'll for sure jump back into Bitcoin runes. It's like
Yeah,
it's next week, you
same
know.
same with me.
Yeah,
I'm keeping an eye on it. I'm looking for the right opportunity. I think perhaps a little bit later in the month, going into May, I'll reassess my position there as well. But let's head over to the next news story of today, which is regarding. So here's the tokens with the largest unlocks in May. So there are several high value unlocks in May, and guys, we spoke about this on stream before. It's always a good point to make sure and keep an eye on what tokens are going to be unlocked. Often can give you a good opportunity to put a short in before the token's unlocked, because we see it time and time again. The token unlocks come, the team, other investors. From pre-sale, see they're likely in a profit. They're going to sell as soon as those tokens are
yeah,
unlocked often, and it can literally be like this sometimes. But even with the data, you say there's a token unlock on the 30th of May. You'll tend to see a week or two before the price will start to decline, because everyone's kind of playing this game now, and sometimes it can be hard to time when to open your short, because you can kind of aim it for 2 weeks or a week before the unlock, and then if there's good market conditions, sometimes the price can go back up and kind of liquidate you before prices started declining, before people have sold their tokens. So there is a fine art to it. You can mess up, so always make sure to keep good risk management with this. But let's have a look at some of the upcoming releases. And Golden, do you keep an eye on token unlocks?
yeah. Obviously, because like the unlocks are hella bearish, bro. You know, just like basic supply demand, supply increases, demand stays the same.
Yeah,
But I would say I only look at like the really large unlocks. I don't look at like the 1%, 2% ones. Like
yeah,
the recent one we had with like Arbitrum and shit, like fully diluted valuation like is a joke until it's not, bro. So like
exactly. Yeah, yeah.
make sure to always keep an eye on unlocks. Just like be careful. Know that the moment that shit gets unlocked, the VCs will cheat on you, and there's nothing you can
That's
do
it,
about
man.
that. Yeah,
It's you mentioned a good point there as well. Always keep an eye on the FDV, because some of these projects, their circulating supply will be like 10%, and it's just unrealistic. And you think, if all of those
yeah.
tokens are going to come into supply in the next 5-10 years, it's hard to make some decent gains with that. But we can
It
see
is
here
so
we got
scammy, bro.
DYDX, a $70 million unlock. That's a large one. We've got some even larger ones down here, 141 million. This is crazy here. Um, STRK, yeah, absolutely mad. We've got some Ape down there as well. Pith, that's one to check out. Avax, of course, yeah. Awesome. So the biggest unlock on the lift is AEVO, which will see a whopping 1.257 billion worth of tokens released. That is crazy, man. What's your thoughts on that? How can a project stay afloat after an unlock like that?
I mean, it's hard, bro. It's hard. If you have unlocks that big, I mean, the price is obviously going to dump. You know, there's nothing we can like avoid that. Next time I'd say right now is like a big ass fully diluted valuation, like epidemic right now. I don't really know how to explain this, but like if we look at like recent launches, right?
Yeah.
What were some recent launches? Wormhole, Starknet,
Mhm.
Eigenlayer, all the other ones, right?
Yeah.
Crypto Thor actually did a thread on this, but like the average FTV to market cap ratio now, which is like 0.13. So the
Yeah.
market cap is like 0.13. So at the FTV is like almost 10 times bigger than the market cap on average now, which just fucking means that it's gonna dump the moment like
Yeah.
once there's some large ass unlocks, you're gonna get cheated on by the devs, by the fucking
For sure,
yeah,
man. And
by the
guys,
angels, by the
let us
VCs.
know in the comments if you hold any of these coins as a long-term holder, or if you're going to be looking to trade any of these, putting shorts on as well. Let us know if you hold any, if you see any of the tokens that you recognize. But let's head over to the next news story of today, um, which is the benefits of a CSE Plus subscription, guys. You know my thoughts on education. I spoke with Crypto King yesterday on it. Education, networking, and the community you're in are super important. Golden, what was some of the, you mentioned your dad was a big inspiration, but what were some of the communities and ways that you learned and educated yourself on this journey of Web3?
I'd say when I first started in 2021, I educated myself like from YouTube, and then later on in like 2022, 2023, I just Twitter and then just like experience, you know. And
Yeah,
then now it's also the point, just like my network, the people I know, I learn a lot of stuff from them. And then so yeah, I would say some good resources are just Twitter, YouTube,
yeah,
and use a bunch of these tools. I would say my favorite one's probably DeFi Llama. Use DeFi Llama, you're gonna learn a shit ton there. Also for like trading and shit, Crypto Sivo on YouTube's really good. He makes like these long as 40-minute videos. On Twitter, you just have to like get your feed right, get your timeline right, and you're gonna learn a lot. You're gonna get a lot of alpha. You know, I'll
that's
say,
it.
yeah.
One bit of advice I often say to new traders coming to crypto Twitter is, I'll have friends that are wanting to go full time into crypto, wanting to put all their energy into educating, bettering themselves. And I look at their Twitter timeline and it will be, celebrities, football, crypto. And I'm like, bro, you need to get rid of anything which isn't crypto on your Twitter to keep your head locked in, no distractions there. I like to keep my Web3 Twitter completely just crypto, and also don't get me wrong, there can be a few entrepreneurs that are perhaps not into cryptocurrency or kind of mentors, but definitely best to keep it kind of crypto locked in, and joining communities like CSE Plus. I know there's a lot of members listening in the comments here right now. But guys, just to go through, we've got Christian's feedback here. I thought I was going to be a potential to rub shoulders and learn some things with people who are knowledgeable in the space. Everything is super professional and much more immersed than I ever expected. Shout out to Christian, great member, OG member there. So for premium members, we have one-to-one calls. This can be with myself, legal team, where we can go through and tailor anything that you would like to learn more on or be advised on. Legal help there, as we say. The other benefits are we do weekly AMAs, and it's just a large group, a large community. I find it very helpful, before putting on a trade or before looking at a meme coin which I'm slightly unsure of. I put it in the group. I say, guys, what do you think of this? And it just gives further eyes. It's like a wolf pack. If you've got more eyes looking out at the prey, you're gonna win more. So guys, if you're looking to join CSE Plus, we've got all the information in the description below. But without further ado, let's head over to the markets, talk a bit what's been going on in the market right now. I'm still quite focused on Bitcoin. We can see here it's down 1.42% for the day. Ethereum struggling with that kind of wanting to go lower than $3,000 right now. But Golden, what have you got your eye on right now? Are you kind of, while Bitcoin ranges right now, have you got your eyes on that? waiting for the market to improve before you go over to some more kind of Degen altcoin plays, or are you just balls to the wall looking at Degen plays right now?
All right, so first up, remember guys, join CSE Plus. All right. Degen plays. I'm only allocating like a small bit of capital for that, but yeah, like, just like every day, I'm just fucking deck screener, bunch of Telegram and Discord groups. But like, I would say for you guys, right, or like just like anyone normal, don't put too much capital in shit coins, especially if they're like under one more market cap, especially if they're really new. All coins, I'm kind of sidelined right now because like the market's choppy. While even while like Bitcoin's bleeding or like barely chopping, also getting fucking destroyed. There's nothing like new on chain that like really interests me. The only thing I'm
Yeah.
really looking at right now is like May 2nd, the Coinbase earnings. So I'll probably just buy some like Coinbase options for there. But apart
Yeah.
from that though, I'd say WIF is undervalued here. That's my opinion. A bunch of shit is overvalued here. Bitcoin, I just feel like it's gonna keep ranging, bro.
Yeah.
Like the last time it ranged, it was like 15K to 20K, I think. That shit ranged for 6 months, bro. We are impatient in this bull run. It's been raging for like yeah.
For sure, man. I think
It's for sure,
I
bro.
tie in with your opinion there as well. I think we see some range action perhaps for a few months now. Crypto summer. I know you're in the southern hemisphere, I believe, but I know the crypto summer up here is it can go a little bit cold, can range. So yeah, it's a difficult one. Me personally, I've got my eye on Bitcoin, looking at a few of the high caps. But let's head over to the newsletter as well, which has some further technical analysis on Bitcoin. So look, we can see here Bitcoin found resistance at 67,000 last week and has steadily declined since. However, Bitcoin is yet to retest the 61,000 support and demand zone on this dip. This means that there could potentially be one more swipe down before Bitcoin bounces to the upside and provides some relief to the market. And if we look a little bit further down here, it kind of shows you the potential scenarios that we could go through, guys. So if we were to break 61K, there is a potential for a deeper flush towards 50K. If 61K holds upon another test, Bitcoin could head towards the highs. Golden, not financial advice right now, but from those two potential scenarios, what do you think is more likely to happen right now?
I feel like Bitcoin's more likely to like break above 70K again. I'd say right now Bitcoin's mainly just ranging between 60K and 70K. Probably range for like another few weeks to maybe like a month or so.
Yeah,
Yeah, NFA guys, do your own research.
got the disclaimers for you, man.
Yeah, I'd say right now the easiest way you can make money is probably mean reversion trading. Just like look at Bitcoin. So mean reversion. First up though, as long as you stay above like the 200 EMA, we're fucking chilling. Like no need to
Yeah.
like worry too much. I've seen some people calling for fucking 20K now, 30K. Like chill out, bro. It's calm. It's calm. I'd say the easiest way to like trade right now, which I'm trying to do too, is just mean reversion trading. Just like look at the Bitcoin chart, look at the moving averages. If there's like a sudden drop, like for example with the Hong Kong ETF, like the ETTF, the inflows were like not as much as people expected, and then ETH dipped a bit, you know. Also, like that was a good opportunity to just bid the fucking 10x leverage long, you know. Just mean reversion, just look at the long term moving ice price, look at the long term moving price average, and if there's yeah, instant all in, guys, and if there's like a sudden big ass drop, might be like a good ass time to buy. And right now though, I'm still bullish on Bitcoin. I'll say like short term, very very short term. Maybe a bit bearish. I feel like we might get like one fucking death candle, -10%, -20%, you know, just flush out all the leverage again, leverage flush. And
Yeah.
then we're
No,
chilling accordingly from
I
there.
agree with you. I think Bitcoin. I think perhaps we've got the potential to the downside is slightly higher in my opinion right now. From there though, I think yeah, we anything can happen, but I do believe the 61K level is right now. It's still is fighting with it as we speak. But if we look at Ethereum as well, Ethereum is also forming similar price action to Bitcoin. The chart suggests that ETH could drop once more into the recently tested demand zone. If buyers step in that point and keep the price afloat, ETH could move to test the significant resistance at 3,700. And if we look at the ETH Bitcoin chart here as well, you see ETH dropping, and like ETH's down over 3 or 4%. we've got on the newsletter subscribe to Crypto Savings. You'll get every 2 o'clock a free newsletter landed. Um, where others have a
Oh, small technical issue, guys. Just maybe like wait 1 minute, wait 2 minutes.
How are we doing? Are we back?
Yeah. Okay, okay. Yeah. Oh, I can hear you now again. Yeah, I can hear you now. All good. All right. So yeah, I'd say based on what I can make out, you're talking about ETH, right?
Hey, can you hear me? Are we back?
Yeah, yeah. You're back. You're back. You're back. Can you hear me?
Awesome. apologies
All right.
for
So
the.
yeah, all good, bro. All good. Oh fuck, it's happening again. Okay. Oh, it works in. It works in. It works in. Okay, wait.
Apologies, Golden.
All
It
right.
should
All good, bro.
drive.
All good. All good.
Awesome. Apologies. So yeah, let's run through some questions for you. We got one from Christian earlier on. Let's have a look. So here we go. What do you have eyes on for the remaining bull run that piques your interest, Golden?
All right. I feel like we've got around 50% of the ball run left. I'd say two things I'm mainly looking at. First, oh yeah, okay, I'll say three things. First is just memes. I feel like okay, how do I explain this? But like memes are like the great equalizer of crypto. When like normies
Mm.
join, there's 99% chance they buy memes. Also, the Coinbase Smart Wallet coming up. People can ape shit coins on base left and right. Looking at lots of memes right now. Meme dominance is going up hella right now, and there's not even a CAC on like 1 billion yet. Like that's destined just memes. And then I'm looking at AI coins. At this point in time, the total AI market caps, it's so low still. It's like 24 billion or some shit, bro. So undervalued. Nvidia's are like something trillion,
Yeah.
hella undervalued. And at this point, there's like not even like a really good working AI crypto product yet, which just kind of tells you we're early. Like the hype is there, the innovation is there, the product's not there, the price is like okay, fuck. I don't know. I keep stuttering, but yeah. So I'm just bullish on AI and memes right now, and also SocialFi. I feel like we get another round of like SocialFi, another SocialFi wave with Frantic V2 coming up, and then
Yeah.
also Fantasy Top. So just mainly, yeah, those two. And then there's probably going to be some new narrative coming up again in 2024, something new we haven't seen before. But
With
yeah.
your meme coin plays as well, you mentioned base there. I know you do a lot on Solana. What chain? Where is most of the focus going to be? Is it going to remain on Solana, or do you see more meme coins coming through base and even perhaps the likes of Avax, etc.?
Hmm. I'd say like currently most of the attention and liquidity is going to be on Solana for like a while, but then once Coinbase Smart
Yeah.
Wallet comes out, normies can just ape shitcoins on base whenever they want. So I feel like then a bit of the liquidity is going to flow to base shitcoins. But for now, I see meme coins on Solana base and potentially like ETH, and maybe with runes,
Yeah.
like Bitcoin shitcoins. But
Hmm.
apart from that, it's probably unlikely that like a new chain takes a bunch of like the market share from meme coins. So I would
Yeah.
say those two chains. For AI, though, it's like any chain is multi-chain. But like as long as it's not BSC or chilling. Actually, no, BSC, it's fine. But like the old ones, I'd say AI, any chain's really fine. And
Yeah.
if it's not
Yeah.
like a weird ass like non-EVM change, it's like know you're early, because that's usually what happens when it's on like a non-EVM chain. It's like hard to buy. Usually early, the barrier of entry is too high. So just look out for AI coins like that. And right now, yeah. I sidetracked a
Awesome.
little,
We've
my
got
bad.
another question here. Is the inflation narrative dead? Is the market just pricing in rate cuts ahead of what they've made?
All right, here's my opinion on like inflation and rate cuts, right? That shit does not matter in a bull run unless it's like really, really bearish. When it's like the bear market, all the crypto guys just suddenly turn into like macro experts, bro, just talking about inflation. And the bull run, it doesn't really matter, but like the inflation narrative, yeah, it's dead. There's no COVID-19 stimmy anymore. But the new narrative is kind of just institutions bidding. Yeah. But
Yeah,
yeah,
the COVID stimmy. We've got another question from here from Chris as well. Is your method a DCA style or wait for cheap prices? How would you play your trades on spot?
on spot, like it depends if we're talking about like
Do you ape
majors.
in?
Yeah, yeah, okay. So it depends. So for like majors, I use mean reversion. For like low caps and shit, like one low cap I was recently trading was BVM Bitcoin Virtual Machine. And then for those kind of things, I kind of just do TA on the chart, look for a good entry, find an entry I resist as support. If not, I just try to enter at a good Fibonacci level. I mean, for shit coins, I always just enter at 0.618 Fibonacci. I'd
Yeah.
say that's a pretty good ass strategy. So 0.618 Fib
Yeah.
for shit coins, for it's like low caps, 10 mil market cap to 100 mil market cap. It's like do TA on the chart, find strong support, maybe enter there. And for large caps, enter before a catalyst and use mean reversion. But no, I don't DCA anymore. I just fucking all in.
My man just apes in.
Oh shit! I think it's glitching again, bro. Sorry.
Yeah.
What,
So
if you can
we'll
repeat that?
wrap this up here, guys. Go follow Golden DJ.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you guys can hear me.
Okay, wait, we can hear you again. We can hear you again.
I think apologies here, guys.
It's fine. Sure.
Are we back?
Yeah, we're back. We're back.
Awesome. Well, we'll wrap it up here today. Just because the internet's a little bit slow today, unfortunately. Blame the UK guys. But I will be looking to invite Golden Degen back on the show because there's been some great alpha today. This kid's got a lot to share, a lot of knowledge. Thank you so much for joining us, guys.
Thank
Make
you,
sure
bro.
to go follow him on OX Golden Degen as well.
Thank you, bro. It's been a pleasure, man. It's been a pleasure. Thank you.
Awesome,
Bye.
guys, and thank you all for tuning in today. We much appreciated it. It's been amazing having some great questions to go through as well. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see Golden Degen back on the live stream as well. We'll get Golden Degen into the Discord, guys, as well, so we can continue conversation there. But guys, thank you all for joining, and have an amazing day. And I will see you live tomorrow. Let's go.